And JDM wants to turn the University of Education into a modern university that won't only teach sports, but other courses like science, that is sports science, management, and administration. This point, what do you have to say about it?
Muftau, I can tell you that it's one of the high points of the NDC manifesto, especially those of us in the academia and young guys who have passion for education. Now, today, it's one of the problems that we have in this country because majority of our sports managers, administrators, and what have you, most of them have not gone through this kind of training that you were talking about at the university level. There are some of them who are school dropouts. If you give them the chance, you give them the leverage, these personalities can go and study. They come out as assistant coaches. And I told you that in Germany and other countries, you have a coach who has gone to study and specialize in coach football.
Absolutely.
He will not coach individually.
No.
Only coach football.
From under 10 to 13.
Exactly. And I spoke about body language communication. We have those that will go and specialize in body language communication. Muftau, they are not coming to coach the players technically, tactically. They are just coming to serve as scouts. They will look at your demeanor, your gestures, your mannerism, and know that this is a potential football player, this is a potential boxer, basketball player, table tennis player, and what have you. Some of them, they look at your body language, your stature. Your stature is enough for them. Some of them, your eyeballs. Some of them, your element of creativity will tell them that. So they will go for that. We have to look at massaging. Not only men, we need women. Now we have women football is now
growing very rapidly.
So why don't we have our ladies to come into the system, to come and be massaging our sisters? You don't have a man massaging a lady. Can you imagine when Muftau is massaging a Black Queen's, capito? So a lot of things will happen. So we need the ladies to get themselves involved.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the medicine, when it comes to massaging, when it comes to other psychological aspects, when it comes to video analysis or whatever of our game, let's have ladies helping the ladies. Let's have the men helping the men. And the men too, we must specialize. It's one thing that I also want to tell you as part of this. JDM is also looking at even we journalists. We need specialization. When you go to UK, it is not about you being sports journalist. If it is football, you are purely football. If it is boxing, you are purely boxing. Basketball, tennis ball, cricket, and what have you. Look at what happened when Ghana hosted the African Games?
Africa Games.
Let's go back and listen to the commentary.
It was a mistake we made.
A terrible mistake.
Yeah.
And JDM will not sit back. If Ghana is hosting an event, if we know in the next 2 or 1 year, we will take at least not less than 3 months to identify the disciplines. Then we school those who are interested. We open up a platform that if you want to run football commentary, if you want to run boxing commentary, come over. We have the expert that will take you through the process. I mean, the terminologies and everything that you need to apply in running commentary. These are the things that JDM is going to do. And I can tell you, this university that is coming, all of us, regardless of my background and all that, all of us, you have to go and study something there, Muftau. Because it is not only meant for only sports administration and then management. We would also make sure that some journalists, if the issue is sports, it is not all about management or football, whatever. Journalists would have to go through certain processes. You could be a practicing journalist for the past 20 years or 25 years, but when you come there, something would come out and you open your mouth and say, hey, there was a time that I had an engagement with some sports journalists. I took them through boxing and all that. A lot of them, they were in the industry for over 15, 20 years. They said, I mean, some of the things that you brought up, we don't know them. But I can tell you almost about 70% could not attend. They think that they've arrived. They've been in the industry for years. And listen to their commentary.
They don't know anything.
Look, listen to the tree commentary and the English commentary.
They don't know anything.
When I'm listening to certain commentary, I need to put off my radio. I'm not claiming to be perfect. We all learn. That is what I'm saying, that I'm still a student of knowledge. I keep telling my students at the university, look, I'm not better than you guys. It is just an opportunity God has given me to stand before you. Some of you are better than me. A day will come when we move out of the classroom and then I go to where you are also working. You are the boss there. You are better than me. And I keep telling them that there are people who actually taught us at the university. Today, they call us and they're applauding us and telling us that they are learning from us. Why would your former lecturer say that he's learning from you? Mufta, are you here with me? There was a day, I need to say it because we are all coming up. A colleague of mine was also a lecturer that he was at Legon. They were discussing about PR issues. And then the lecturers, professors, my name just popped up that they admire me, they like me because anytime I'm defending an organization or an individual, the way I apply the PR strategy, the concept, they admire it. Sometimes as if they are in classroom listening to me. Muftau, this has really added some value. It get me gingered. It gave me some spirit. It gave me some inspiration to learn more. So Muftau.
And talking about the university, in fact, all the sports journalists, not at least, all of them need to go and learn, because honestly, we don't know anything. We don't know anything, seriously. Last time I was bantering with somebody about boxing. He was rushing, giddy. Then I asked him one thing, that you are rushing in boxing. What do we call apron in boxing? He got confused. He didn't know apron. I said, well, I won't tell you. Go and find out what apron is.
Muftau, it's not even about the commentary. Even the writing, the way we write our stories.
Oh, Sheikh.
The way we write our stories, sometimes we have storytelling technique.
And that one, they don't go there.
No, I have to, because the point here is that sometimes Muftau is writing the story could be speculative.
Yeah.
Speculative meaning that there is no any value to the story. Speculative. There are stories that Muftau is writing it to put it out there in the public domain to inform us about something. There is something Muftau is writing just to interpret something that came out, and most of us were really confused about what it meant. Muftau could write the story, just try to educate us, for us to know that what is going on, we must do A, B, C, D. It's not informing us, it's educating us. Maybe we know by trying to educate us to be able to understand. But today, look at the stories. A lot of them writing stories using big words. Even some of the words are not really meant for specific stories.
In context.
Wow. When you are writing football stories, different from boxing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the issue you're talking about. Apron. In boxing, you cannot see that the person fall on the ground.
No.
The canvas is canvas.
The floor of the boxing ring is canvas.
It's canvas. It's not pitch. You understand what I'm saying? There are so many technicalities that we need to be very humble to learn it. You see, when we learn it, we are helping the administrators.
Yeah.
Look at our journalists today. And that is why I'm really applauding the FA. The FA is not being pushed to the wall by any media agenda setting. No. They believe in what they are doing, and they are just moving regardless of whatever that you say. So it is about time we, the reporters and journalists, we need to reposition ourselves. We can help to even help the sport, to be able to rebrand the sport, and all of us will be beneficiaries of what will come out.